Hey everybody, Quilting Marine here. Okay, so we move further along with our mini quilt we got here. Put our sandwich together, we stitched in a ditch. Alright. This is the product, this is what we have for the other side after stitching in a ditch. Alright. So the next step is we gotta square it off. Squaring it off, see all this extra that we have here hanging off? We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna take it to the table. We're gonna cut off all this extra hang off. We don't need that anymore. All right, we're pretty safe. We got our quilting done. So now, we need to get that off so we can get our bind on. Okay? So we're gonna take it to the table and we're gonna square this off. All right, so those of us who are quilting on a budget and we don't have big old industrial sized tables to work with, you're gonna have to manage a little bit. All right? So what I do is I push out all my fabric and make sure I got somewhat a straight line, okay? Because my ruler is going to take care of the rest, okay? So we see where my border is. So I'm going to go along the edge of my border and square this thing off. So I'm going to just pull to one side so that everything is on the self-healing mat right here, all right? You don't want to start cutting off of the mat. You'll dull your blade, you damage the table, and it gets ugly after that, okay? So I'm just gonna find an inch marker. We'll start with this 15-inch marker. Doesn't matter what inch marker you use. I'm just gonna use this 15 to get me somewhat straight. I'm gonna put my ruler on that inch marker and try to come along the edge of my border. See how I'm on the 15-inch marker right here? And I can see where my border is. See where the edge of my border? I see how I have that space in there? That's what I don't want, all right? Now, sometimes I'll peek under and look under to see if my ruler is still on that inch marker. On that 15, this is 15 right here. And I'm not. So I'm just gonna pull up a little bit. And then I'm gonna pull my sandwich to get underneath that marker. All right, that's 15. And then I'm just gonna start my cut. Now, every now and then, remember, your border may not be straight itself. So I have some hanging out a little bit. I'm just gonna cut it off. It's gonna be straight because I know my ruler is straight. I know the edge of my ruler is true, okay? And we're just gonna roll like that. So from this end, I'm gonna start because this is the end that's on the self-healing mat. Vertical. I'm just gonna go as far as I can to the end of my ruler, and just gonna slide it down. So I stay on my self-healing mat. Okay. Stay on that 15-inch marker line. All right. I'm gonna get back on it. All right, so you can imagine how much work this takes when it's a large quilt, and it's an effect. Okay, I'm on 15 there. Okay, I'll keep on going. Right where I left off. I'll stop right there. All right, from here it's pretty much. It's easy, all right? Now you can see where your inch line is and what you're gonna be cutting right away. All right, so that's how you square off one side. And we do that because the next thing we're gonna be doing is binding. And you need this edge to bind around, all right? Here's your sandwich. Fabric sandwich, not the sandwich that I like. I mean, I like this sandwich, but there's other sandwiches that I like to eat. All right, and we're gonna just continue this all the way around until we have a squared off quilt, and then we'll talk about binding. Okay, so garage tool Quilting 101, okay? You guys know I love my laser. So I put it on the 15-inch marker to see what kind of effect I would get. And man, that looks good. All right, so Juki, create something for the self-healing mat with a laser. All right? Look at that. The line is on 15. I put the laser on the 15-inch line. It's true. Now I'm just laying my quilt across it. And now I can see, wow, the edge, where I need to be, which is pretty cool. I'm digging that. I am digging that. I'm gonna move my quilt over to the edge there. Wow. It's like Christmas lights. I like that. Yeah, look at that, baby. That's all right. I like that. All right, so my ruler is on the edge. Now it's on the laser edge. So now I don't have to wonder where I'm at in the middle of the quilt underneath. I don't have to peel my quilt up to see if I'm still on 15 because the laser is telling me where I'm at. All right. All right. Marines. Adapt and overcome. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and give this a cut without cutting off my hand. Oh, yeah. Daddy like. Look at that. Still on the line there. Just going to move it up, shift up over here, and it's the long end of the quilt, so this is going to take a little more work. All right? But the laser is keeping me true. Man, this is all right. All right, all of you quilters out there, go down into the garage and steal your partner's laser. All right? It's a Black & Decker, I guess True Line. I don't know what it is, but that thing is working out for me. That thing just got a new job. Besides sitting in my toolbox and draining off batteries, now I can actually use it more than I usually do, which is awesome. Look at that. That is crazy. Oh man, that's so crazy. Somebody needs to corner that market. Don't worry about you seeing it here first. Corner the market. That's awesome. I like that. Now I know I don't need the laser now because now I can see where I'm straight at. I can go on any inch marker. Let's go on 14 here. It's 14 and 14 on the edge. Finish that off. Woo-hoo, look at that. All right, we are talking. Wow, it goes a lot faster too. It feels like, to me. It feels like it goes faster because now I don't have to peel my quilt up because I'm on a budget, so I don't have a large table to work with. So I have to manage the space that I have, and you have to be creative, I guess. Look at that, 15-inch line marker. Got my true edge. That's where the laser's pointing at, and that's where I'm gonna cut. Because I know the laser's straight. I know my ruler is straight. Yeah, of course you're gonna get some material on your border because, you know, sometimes your cuts aren't as straight as as they should be or as you want them to be. I can attest. You know, I've had ugly cuts. All right, that's straight right there. So let's get on the line because we know the laser is on the line. My laser is on the line. Oh man, that's so gangsta. I love that. Somebody's got to create something like that. All right. Look at that. It's even impressive seeing like the laser, the beam hitting the back of the rotary cutter as it goes up the edge. And here we go, last cut. Oh, sorry. All right, so we squared off our edges. Okay, we used our new tool for squaring off our edges, our laser, and we are ready to bind. So the next step in this is binding and shutting this whole program off. All right, binding is the last step, and our bind that we've picked for this quilt, because we're going to stay on the dog theme, is this yellow fabric that we picked up from the Goodwill. All right, it was a Goodwill bonus prize. Okay, remember, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and remember, it's only fabric and it's only thread.